like we're live. Hey guys, it's me, Fastminer7 here, and today we're going to be doing more Forza Horizon, and this time we're doing a long stream. This one is going to be longer than an hour. This one is going to be long. Probably because this series of it is probably going to be... I'm probably only going to make one or two more of these before school starts. Not many more of these will be made, because I think my school starts in about a week, maybe less. Not uploaded, but going live. So it shouldn't be that long before I start school. Yeah, I forgot this car has terrible top speed. It has good acceleration and amazing handling, but its top speed is kind of garbage, at least compared to some of my other cars. If I was in, like, I have a BMW that I normally use for this class of racing. But recently I've noticed that it slides way too much. I thought it wouldn't, because if you don't get anything that I'm about saying, just like, hold on. If you know what I mean, this is something about cars. It has 50-50 weight distribution, which means that it has 50% of its weight on the front and 50 on the back. Like, if I put it on a ledge that, well, not a ledge, but like, I'm trying to, like, if I was going to use some science terms, but then I was thinking, no, I don't know if anyone will know what that is, and if they do, they'll probably think it's too boring. So anyway, wristband bonus. I don't remember there being a wristband bonus in this game. Huh. Wait, what's the thing? Oh, win a race encounter. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard to do any of these. Anyway, these streams, let me turn this up a little bit. Where is it? There we are. There we go. These streams are probably going to be just used to show me trying to 100% this game, because I've been playing this game for about 3 years. No, I got it in 2013, and I didn't play it for about a year. So 2013, 2018, I've played it for about 4 years. I think, is there a way to check my total playtime? Stats. Time driven, I don't think that counts total playtime. Discovery, records. Races, skills, online. Now, the time that I've been just driving is 3 days, essentially, worth of time. In total. Which, that is a long time. That is a very long time. Compared to other times I've played games. Most games I can beat in 4 hours of total playtime. Okay. Oh, dinking aside. It'll be alright. I'm also, in a few minutes, I'm likely to get a copyright strike for this, but if I get a copyright strike for this, then the people who originally made this, well, one of these people, I have a playlist that I've made that I specifically, well, I didn't specifically make it for the stream. I made it a couple months ago, and I just added a bit onto it, and then I'm going to use the stream. However, I have a really strong feeling that some of the songs may get me copyright strikes. Some of which are only made by one person, unless he has a production call. Actually, now that I think about it, 2 of the songs on the list are likely made by people. One of them, several of you, if you're watching this, probably as soon as I put it on, because the song has 40 million views. It's not a mainstream singer, but it is, and he doesn't normally even do music, but I put it on the list a couple. Maybe I should take off the songs that I think might get me copyright strikes. Because there are 2 songs on here. One of them is literally in an album and the other was literally just made by two. I guess you could count three people, because one of the people who made the song went to a friend of theirs to get the beat. Normally, they make their own beat. They made a behind the scenes video of it. And that's what they said. Um, so I don't know about copyright and that kind of thing in that regard. So I'm not exactly sure if I should use it. Um, I don't really know. Uh, anyway, I think I'm gonna head back to. Oh, is there a thing right here? Yeah, there is. All right, I'll just head down to that. I don't know if I should use it. It's mainly just memes. Actually, a majority of it is memes. Um, they're actually a few of them are kind of stale. Actually, a few of them you'd only really get if you were in like 2016 or 2017. So you cringe factor plus 10. Yeet. Where's the thing that I was just looking at? Oh, this must be it. Wait, what? Oh, it was my Integra Type R. Okay. Where's the car that I want to get in? Where is it? Alright. No, no, no. No, what the upgraded version? What the? Is that? Oh, it's just the Audi. Okay, so. Get back here a little bit, I think. This car well. Hold on. The battery on here is running a bit low, so let me just take this and dump and bump it up. Alright. This car I can do something very special with. I have traction control turned off. That essentially means each handling I can essentially tick down by about 1.5 on each car in the game. But this car, I can do something very special with it, and you're sort of seeing it there. I can drift it while using very little counter steer, and if you don't know what that is, I'll show you in a moment. Essentially, you see that I'm steering here? Let me go into photo mode so I can show you. In this moment, I'm using counter steer, which means even though I'm trying to turn that way, I'm turning the steering wheel that way, trying to slide the car over. Didn't end that well there. But in most corners during a race, I can more easily go through a corner without using too much counter steer. Essentially, if I turn into the corner and tap the brake, there are a bunch of cars over here and we're not in a race, so I can't do it right now. What the? That was a bit odd. Yeah, I'll show you a race where I can do it. Fast travel. Anyone watching yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. Not yet, at least. If you're watching this, what did you think of the thumbnail? That took me a while to do. There's some stuff on there that you would expect that I just like shopped in, I photoshopped it in, but some of the stuff on there you not expect that I brought in. This would be good. Where is it? It's an A. There it is. The rims and a bit of the tire that's brought in from a different piece that I looked up. That's really the only part that I could think would be convincing is real. The rest is pretty fake. The me and I think Luna Moon is her name. In the car. Oh, he's taking off. I remember this race. This one was a good one. I like this one because I was good at it. Yeet. During that entire drift, you can hear me tapping my controller. You could hear that I wasn't tapping it while I was taking that last corner. Alright. Now that we're caught up to him. Ah, crap. I messed that one up. Yeah, I think he may have better handling than me. But this car excels in two things, handling and acceleration. That's why I like it so much. Because it's just so good at it. It is just so good at it. I didn't think I could beat this guy. He was actually not that hard. I'm gonna let off the gas a little bit so I don't demolish my previous record. There we go. I let off the gas a little bit so I can later and earn even more money. Even though I don't really need the money, I have 3 million just sitting around doing basically nothing. So I don't even know. I'm trying to find good cars to spend it on, but all the cars that I've already bought are better than the ones that I can spend the money on. Maybe a F40 Competizione, or how do you say that in Italian? Or what is it? How do you say it with the, like an? I'm trying to remember. It's I'll show you what car it is. It's a Ferrari. This thing. This thing. I could spend a bit of my money on like this. Some of these do interest me. Enzo Ferrari. I already bought a 458 Spider. FF. I think it's the only all-wheel drive Ferrari. Yeah. And this is the first midship Ferrari, I think. Is it? Yeah. This GTO, 250 GTO. I have this card even though it's 10 million credits, which is ridiculous. Probably actually is that much. It's like $10 million to get one today. It's like, Jesus. Okay. Now, place that I want to go right now is to set I'm 100% in the game. So I'm going to drive here. And my legs are... Why did the sound decide to get quieter? Anyway. I'm going to go over to this area. Yeet. This car, I think it's because of the traction control, but this car slides really well as well. But you can easily control the sliding with very little to no counter steering. That's why this car likes high-speed corners a lot. This car really likes high-speed corners. But the thing is, its speed is only about 140, so it's already peaking, almost. Yeet. I thought I could roll it back over. So this thing reaches its top speed in, I think, about 15 seconds. Which is not a long time. I don't think its gears last too long. Not like they break. Like, I don't think they... When smashing down the throttle, I don't think they last very long. Like, you're sitting on one gear at a time until you hit the last one. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, first gear is almost 60 miles per hour. And I think it only has 4 or 5, maybe 5. Because top speed, I think, is around 150. No, on this one, it's probably around 160 because it's really upgraded. Or maybe it's 180. I forgot. Yeet. Yee. This car is good at doing that, I guess. slowing down really quickly and then accelerating again. That's probably why it's so good at infected, because it can do that a lot during an infected match. Essentially tag, but you stay tagged until, and the last person to get tagged is winner. If you haven't played this game, that's just an explanation of what it is. Now this is the part of it that this car really likes to go on. This I think is my favorite part of the map to go on with this car. This area, it starts about and it ends a bit down, a bit 3.7 miles away. That's what that says. There wasn't so many dang cars. That corner would have been perfect if there wasn't a car there. Oh, you can hear the turbo. You hear it? Like. Yeet. I've also used walls to sort of regain traction with this car before as well. This car is also really good at rally. Just like put it on dirt, we all good. Put some of my other, like my BMW on dirt, it will fly, but not on the track. We'll fly into space. Oh, we'll fly into space. I've noticed something about these Forza Horizon games, both 1 and mainly 2, from my experience. They needed a couple more months in programming. This probably about 2 or 3. Horizon 2, maybe 6 to 8 more months. Oh, that was close. These corners are easy for the... I did not touch that. I saw it on my screen. Oh, you can just hear the Oh, that voice crack. You can... If I did this, you could just hear the turbo from the front. That thing is... Oh, boy. I don't know how much boost it's making. It's probably making it out. It's only a single turbine turbo. It's not like a... Trying to think. Yeet. And here we go. Watching the stream yet? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Now, this is the car that I've been using, and it seems good, but I've come up with a better car for the job. This thing. Specifically to do this race. Literally. I just upgraded it just so I could do that race. I really didn't have any other reason to upgrade it, because I already have other S-Class Ferraris. I don't really see why I didn't. Yeah, that's the same one that I have right there. Alright. Well, this thing has some weird looking pop-up headlights. Let's see how it drives. I haven't really... From earlier, that was me trying to test. Because it had some trouble on these corners. The one downside to this car is top speed, which you really only have, I think about 30% through the course. You do have to worry about it for a long amount of time, but okay, that was just no. I'll be right back. Get something. Momento. Okay. I think you got it. All right. Well, that Camaro has some. I think it's a V8. Might be a V12. It's at least a V8. It at least has no. Yeah, it still has the stock V8. Well, it's probably not stock anymore. Probably upgraded a little bit. I think they made the camshafts better. Give it larger cams. And this is how I wanted to take that corner. I spun him out. I don't. Whenever I crash into someone, well, not crash into someone. Whenever I hit someone for a corner or going into a corner, I try to make it to where they don't spin out. But I do make it to where it's like, yeah, I am hitting you so I can pass you a little bit, or I am side pressing you so I can pass you. Um, but I'm not. But I'm not going to make it to where you. Um, However, in on online mode, I've only been beaten by three people online. I've only been beaten by three people. Once in a B class race and once in an E class race. E is really slow. B is like sports car, 90s sports car, like a Evo or a Subaru or a Mazda RX-7 or some BMWs are B classes. Like what's that hatchback that's like really good? I'm trying to think, it's a Ford. I think it's the Focus ST. That's a B class in this game. Well, this thing has really good acceleration. It is way better than I thought. Normally I'm not in second by now. I'm in like fourth or fifth. And here's where I pass him. Well, that was easy. Yee! This car just decided for some random reason it wanted to lose traction. Here we got a very, very sharp corner, and I was able to take it very, very well. Well, I like the way this car drives. For being a midship, it is stable as all get out. Hey, because I have some midships in Horizon 1 and 2, which they fly not into space and not on the track, but out of the track. They fly off the track. Oh, just listen to that thing. Hey. Oh, I was able to take that corner at full speed. Yes. I've been wanting to do that since I did this race the first time. Normally, I'm not able to take that corner at full speed. I have to brake sides away and hit one of the poles, and I lose all speed, and I come to a complete stop. Because everything in this game is made of titanium. I've noticed that most racing games, their models that aren't cars seem to be made of titanium. That's why me and my cousin coined the term titanium bush. I'm serious. We call the non-car and non-player models in this game titanium bushes or titanium trees, titanium poles. I don't see why you'd make them out of those things, but for some reason the developers thought it'd be a good idea. Oh no, I'm gonna hit. Yep, I knew it. I didn't have enough power to start accelerating again, and if I did, I would have slid even more coming in too fast. Whoa, come on. I was thinking I could take that on the inside. I lost a bit of speed in the process. I could have taken the outside, but I would have lost probably about the same amount of speed. There was a medium risk, but the risk happens, and I was prepared to take it. It seems like I got this one. Normally this took several tries with the BMW to even get this far. I've only gotten this far on 2 tries out of about the 20 that I did. This is the second try, and I'm already getting that far. The first time I got this far was, I think, the 7th or 8th try on the BMW. Oh, this thing is good. I like this thing. Yeah, it's already peaking out with the top speed at 165-ish. But the road up to 165 is... Whoa, boy, that's good. Here's the point where I can gain a little bit of ground. This corner right here, they're going to take the full length around it going over there. I can just cut right through the grass. Conserving my speed and getting a faster exit and entry. Oh, we're going to hit top speed soon. We're in 6th gear. It's the last one. And this is a long, straight-ish part of the road where we're going to keep a lot of our speed. It doesn't seem to matter, because now I can't see them anymore. Oh, now I see them. Do you see him? He's right over. Oh, there he goes. Yeet. This is the part where this car usually well, my BMW usually crashes several times. But this car seems to handle it real well. What is this guy doing? He's right on me. He's the guy in the Audi from... Oh, whoa. From earlier. All I can hear his engine. Oh, there, I can see his lights on my screen. Now I'm going to blast away from him. That happened exactly whenever I said it would. If you looked at what happened on the map, he was essentially on top of me, and then I just flew away. They're just like, see ya. Ah. I thought my car was going to slide a little bit, but this car doesn't slide. It slides sometimes, but it's not always when you want it to, and it doesn't slide sometimes even when you want it to. Yeah. The finish line is that far ahead. Oh, I'm going to dink it. That's alright. I dinked it, conserved my speed, and I'm going along again. Oh, I think I got this one. This was easy. Second try, and I got it. That's the part where on my best run, that's the part where I messed up. I flew through there and kept going, not realizing where the line was. I'm going to stop. I'm going to slow down before the finish line, even though I don't have to, just so I can do this race later on, because I want to try and beat the score, but have it actually be beatable instead of be near impossible. I'm going to slow down right here. Just going to catch up. And now I'm speed away from him. Or speed at the exact same time. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, we're entering this corner. Me and him have a similar cornering. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have to restart all of that. Yeah, that's the point of this. I have to restart the whole thing. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going this time. I'm not dealing with any of this. I'm just going to go for first place as fast as I can. And I know that I can do it because it's really easy to do in this car. Now that I've figured out how to control this thing. Well, the car decided it wanted to lose 50 pounds for no reason. I thought this car was heavier than that, but okay. And even though he hit that car, he lost 0 speed. I'm going to hit this person. Or they just hit a car. Well, this is the guy in the Camaro. This car's starting to act really screwy, which happened in my BMW. On the first couple of runs, it did really well, and then the grip decided to go out. So, I don't know about that. I'll listen to that from the front. And now, there we go. This is the guy that knew me earlier. This guy. And there he goes. Used to brake there. Fly up a bit. Lose a little bit of speed, but it'll be alright. What? So I thought it ain't gonna be in 6 for long. I thought he was about to hit the car there. Oh, he's losing a lot of speed. He has to brake a lot since he's in a really heavy muscle car. I don't know if his brakes are that good. He probably tuned them up. Or the game tuned them up. I need to gain a lot of ground really, really quickly, and I know how I can do it. I'd use way too much counter steer for that. I think I burnt a bit of my tires off. The rubber's probably. I wonder when they're gonna go bald with my driving style. They go through tires really quickly. Well, if this game had like a tire mechanic where every time you go through a tire or make it bald or anything like that or blow it, you have to replace them. My driving style would be going through a lot of tires in almost any car. Rear wheel drive, a lot of drifting, as you can see here. All wheel drive, a lot of off roading. Front wheel drive, you have the engine sitting right on top of what you're using to drive and steer. Boy, that is going to mess you up. Plus, you're using the wheels to both drive and steer. Normally, just one of those can be handled by one wheel at a time. Like one wheel can drive and one wheel can steer, like in a rear-wheel drive car. But with a front-wheel drive, your front tires are just like yee, and I think they go out faster. Rear tires will go out. This car take this corner at high speed. I'm gonna let off the brake. I'll let off the gas a little bit. Can I? Nope. Anyone watching yet? Doesn't look like it. All right. There we go. I'm gonna try and use the brake less. I'm gonna see how that turns out for me. Turns out pretty well for me. And that guy had what happened to me earlier happened to him. I'm gonna use the brake if I only have to. That was very close. Yeet. Come on. I was almost able to get it. There we go. We could just hear that, I think V10 that car has. It's a full 10 cylinders of Lexus. Big displacement and luxury and oof. That thing is fat. It sounds like an F1 car, and it almost looks like one. If it wasn't so big. Alright, now I should be able to gain a bit of ground here. Or not. I just canceled it out. And that car decided it wanted to drive towards me. Which is a very... What is this guy trying to do? He's not going to pass me. I don't see why he's trying. But alright. I took that corner really well. Really had to use any counter steer. Oh, wait. Get back there. Just listen to this engine. That is a beast. Just sitting back there. Or, yeah, it's right behind the driver's seat. I'm going to slow down a little bit. And I'm going to speed back up again. And now we're on. I shouldn't be seeing or hearing this guy. Hold on. My acceleration is deciding to not want to work. My steering response and my acceleration should have helped this. I didn't even put like a turbo or supercharger on this thing. There we go. Now I shouldn't see or hear him for a good while. Or any of them, really. And I think I got this. I take this corner well. There we go. Putting my outermost tire into the dirt. Which can be useful in certain situations. Why did you stop? That's dumb. Huh. I think it might be a bit hot in here. I might have to go turn down the heat in a few minutes. It's getting kind of hot in here. After this, I think I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit. Oh, that was good. I finally took that corner how I've been wanting to take it. Actually taking it well. And I'm going to let these guys catch up a little bit so I can just speed on by them. Oh, there they are. See ya. If you look on the map, you should be seeing them lose a good bit of ground. And there we go. That was easy. And cut through here. We can hear the wind on certain objects. Well, this thing has better handling than I thought it did. I thought it would slide out a little bit, at least. Alright, now this is the part that I did well last time, but I'm trying to see if I'll do it again well this time. I think I got this. Yeet. That was close. I can cut right through here. And that wasn't a titanium bush. Is that one? Oh, no. Not gonna happen. Hey. And now, I'll see you later. Hey, hopefully I don't mess that up again. Like I did last time. There we go. It slid whenever I wanted to slide. Oh, slid a bit too much that time. I gotta try and judge how much I want it to slide each time. That was a bit too much. When I don't want it to slide. I just want a little bit of oversteer. Not too much. But I just want the front and the rear to not be perfectly aligned at all times. Or the front and rear wheels relative to the body. Or have the body facing one way and the wheels facing another way. Front wheels, to be exact. Here we go. Finally, I took that corner really nicely. I think I got this one. Alright, there's no one behind me, so I can take a bit of a breather in the next corner. Slow down a little bit, let him catch up so I can play this race again, which I don't really see why I'd want to, seeing as it's so long. I got two near misses. Great and an awesome one. Oh, the car's starting to lose control. All I can hear is engine. He's in a Jaguar. Now we got an Audi, Camaro, and a BMW, and Lamborghini coming right up now. Yeet. Oh yeah, I forgot it did this. Oh, I got a BMW, which I think I might already have. Oh. No, I think I'll do that later on. No. I'll do that later. Yee. Now, this is the last place I have to go to. I only have 2 races here. So I can teleport to here. Some of the races in here might even be R2 or R1. If you don't know this game, those are the fastest cars in the game. Fastest class of cars in the game. Anyone watching yet? Doesn't look like it. No. Okay. Actually, hold up. That did. I will be right back. And there we go. Now we're back. Put that there. And there we go. We set the drink. Here we go. Now we can start accelerating again. Can you hear that? Yeet. I thought that wasn't solid. No. Let me go this way. There we go. There we go. R2. Yeah, R2 is the best one. Goliath. This is the first one that we gotta do right now. What's the lowest one? Oh, A. Alright. Tunnel charge in S class. Where is it? There it is. Let's go. Yeah. 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 Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm probably gonna make upwards of 100K off this. Oh. Oh no. This is the type of road where this car doesn't do well. Because it's just very long and straight. Corner in sight that's not going the same speed as the rest of it. I'm going to lose a lot of ground before we hit the first corner. Did you just phase through that car? Couldn't tell. Someone just hit that car. Oh, yes. That was too perfect. Oh, that was timed too well. That guy hit that car. And I think a second car. These guys are hitting cars all over the place. Maybe I actually do have a chance. Oh, I can see the finish line on the map. That doesn't tell me good. Look at a little beetle. Neat. Already passed one person. And I got a lot of ground to make up. And we're only 20% the way there. And 1% doesn't last about 2 seconds. Now we're through it. Yeah, I need a much faster and top speed car for this. I know exactly what car to get. Anyone watching yet? I'm going to go ahead and take a break here.